Hello my friends, welcome back to the Soupier. So with everything being all snowy outside and I have like probably 4 feet of snow in my front yard, it's been a little bit difficult to shoot videos outside in my van or do anything associated with the van except shovel it off, which isn't very entertaining. It's not worthy of being on YouTube. So maybe if that's somebody's interest, I'll shoot a video of me dusting my van off or something like that. But it actually, this is the first year that I have had the van in a good amount of snow. And I must say I have the Michelin Defender non-run flat tires, because I hate run flats, on my van. And I'm pretty happy with how it's doing in the snow. I mean, it does very well. There's a lot of times where my front driveway, which isn't too big, but you know, things aren't really plowed here, or I take a lot of, back seasonal roads to my property, and it's navigated them very easily. So I'm really happy. I've had all kinds of four-wheel drive vehicles, off-roaded vehicles in Moab and stuff like that over the years. So yeah, a big plus for the all-wheel drive system on the Sienna all-wheel drives. That's a really nice system to have. If you guys have any awesome comments, share your stories about your all-wheel drive Sienna, that'd be great in the comments. So, on to the main topic, which is what I wanted to talk about today. So, I've consulted all over YouTube about, how to design my van. How did I come up with my build? And it was because this is really the first van I've actually built out. I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I've done a lot of stuff with my hands, but anybody can start a build like this. I just got a simple sheet of graph paper and I started sketching out like maybe blueprints. I measured the inside of my van, and then on a piece of graph paper I put, each little square was like 6 inches of the van or whatever, and I just sketched out where everything would go. And then I went on YouTube and I looked at all these other YouTubers, specifically my two friends I've mentioned in previous videos, who have been awesome at guiding me. One is my friend Maddie, and her YouTube channel is Beer and Beautiful Places. And my other friend, Brandon Gross, his YouTube channel is Brandon Gross. He's living on a boat right now. That's pretty exciting, but his build was absolutely amazing, and his videos are awesome. I highly recommend checking out his stuff. But on to where else I can go. So YouTube is great. I've designed a lot of schoolies with friends and stuff like that. I've helped them build it out. There's school buses. So if you're looking to do something besides a minivan, a school bus, a Sprinter, even your own travel trailer. I have built out enclosed trailers and stuff, cargo trailers. I have built those out in the past, one or two of them, because I did use those for camping. I also had an Airstream base camp that I really didn't build or anything like that, but I towed it cross country when I was living out in Montana many years ago. That's another completely different story, but yeah. So what else? Where else can you get materials from? And I wanted to give a shout out because I ordered this book off of eBay, and I was like, man, this is a really good book if you're looking for designs or how to build something. And I found this book very beneficial, and this is why I wanted to pass it on to you guys, is because it comes in full color with tons of photographs, and that book is Schoolie. And this is not Reading Rainbow. I'm not going to read this book to you, but this is pretty, that's about an inch thick. It's a really awesome book to get some ideas from on school buses or your van build. I know it probably doesn't apply specifically to vans, mainly schoolies, but it's got all of these awesome color photos and tons of descriptions and diagrams and stuff like that, and how to build them properly. This is a really well put together book, and I was pretty amazed. It's got everything like demolition and all this other jazz and how to rip everything out. If you're a first-time do-it-yourselfer, definitely check out this book. I bought this one, I think, used for like $20. And it came in and it's a hardcover, and it's nice. It really is. I found out about this from another YouTube channel that was decking out a schoolie, And I was like, oh, well, if they're decking out a schoolie, I have a minivan. I can kind of take some ideas from them and kind of maybe, shrink what they're doing and dial it down and just check it out. But yeah, my main source of inspiration was like YouTube. A lot of inspiration came from this book. And also don't forget your friends on Facebook, your Facebook groups. Your local groups. It doesn't matter what you're building. I love seeing people building do-it-yourselfers. Like people just building their own things like this. So this was a huge help. And definitely check it out. So if you guys have any questions, by all means, let me know. This book was put together by Will Sutherland, and it's entitled Schoolie. And that's probably backwards. It looks backwards in my camera, but maybe not in the computer screen. Anyway, it's great. How to convert a school bus or van or into a tiny home or recreational vehicle. And so yeah, they said van. I did see a couple vans in here, but it's mainly focused around school buses. They do have a couple of like short buses. I think that's kind of what they mean by van. But I mean, like, you guys can check this out. That's not huge. That's not like a 32 passenger school bus or whatever. That's a much smaller unit. They have all kinds of like what tools to use and all that other jazz. And it's actually pretty amazing. And they put this together, and I really recommend checking that out. So I don't know if they have an ebook yet, but definitely give it a look. So I want to thank you guys for being part of my YouTube channel. Don't forget to smash and subscribe and watch my videos, and pass my videos along to your friends. If you guys are in the mood to start cooking food for your pets or for you guys, healthy stuff, whatever, check out my Patreon. And definitely thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll be uploading more videos here while I'm snowed in for the next like week and a half.